Hey, what's cracking, everybody? On today's video, we're gonna use the builder on CachyOS because, like I said, I've only tested it on LinuxHub, but now I'm gonna test it on CachyOS to see how it works and see what kind of output we get. All right, so the first thing I want to do is get the codes for the LinuxHub Prime, and from right here, I have to install these packages. So let me put this in the terminal and get this going. All right, so I already had them installed, but it's basically just going to overwrite and install it again. So that's done. Now what I'm going to do is copy this command right here to get the builder going. But before I actually do that, let me do something else. Let's theme the system out a little bit. So right now it's on this wallpaper. Let's change the wallpaper. Let's give it something different. I don't know, that one. Okay, and let's do a little bit more theming. See if we can get it all to follow. Like I said, I'm just playing with it right now, testing it out. So let me set everything to a breeze dark. All right, and on the colors, what do we want to use for the colors? The colors actually look fine right now. Application style. All right, we'll go with that. Plasma style. I like the I can't remember what the other one is called. I think it's called Plasma, but I don't see it right here. All right, so we changed the wallpaper. And let's see. All right, let's just be done with this. And the panel itself, right now I got this menu. I want to go ahead and change that. So I'm going to go show alternatives. And I'm going to go with the applications menu. And it's more like this. All right, and then as far as these pinned applications, right here on the panel, I got system settings, Dolphin, Firefox, the terminal, and Nemo that are all pinned right here. So I'll leave that as it is. All right, let's get back to this and let's enter this command. All right, and this should start the builder for us here in a second. All right, so from right here, just got to give it the password in this terminal real quick. All right, that's done. Click on proceed. And what are we going to call this? We're going to Catchy build version 7.0. That's just a generic name I'm giving it. You can give it whatever name you want. See, edit the images. I'm just going to be quick on this. I'm just going to black everything out. So the first one's going to be the installer screen and the web. Let me do this, and I'm just going to black it out, and then I'll just overwrite it. Same thing with this one. I'm just going to black them all out. And this one, I will, you know what? I actually like that right there. That actually, I don't know what I did, but that actually looks good to me. At least to me it does. Good enough. All right, I'm done with the images. Alrighty, go to the next step, proceed. Now I'm going to copy all my desktop files. All right, it's quick right here. Click on proceed. Remove any files you don't need from the custom build. Let's check it. Everything looks good. So I'll go ahead and close that. Proceed. manually edit file to install desktop. So we are on the Plasma desktop, so I am going to install Plasma. And I think there's a Plasma Meta. I'm going to open up the website right now just to confirm. And then there's our KDE software also that we're going to install. But also while I'm here, so I don't forget, just in case, I am going to install a LX terminal, so I don't forget like last time and be without a terminal. And since I have Nemo pinned to the thing, I'm going to install Nemo. And just in case I need to edit some files, I like using Pluma, so I'll add Pluma. All right, so Plasma Meta. Now let me go back to the web browser and do Plasma Arch Linux KDE. So there's a KDE app that I need to install. There it is, KDE Applications Meta. So this should install, you know, the majority of everything that comes with a Plasma. So I'll just add that right there, and I'm done with this. Save it, and I'll close it. And I can minimize the browser. Click on Proceed. I'm not going to worry about any AUR files right now, so I'll just click on Proceed, and then I'll build the custom ISO. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll pause the video now, and when we come back, I'll have this transferred over, and we can open it up in a virtual machine so we can look at our using the builder on a non-LinuxHub distro. Okay, the ISO is now created, so what I have to do now is copy it over to my system itself. So this is it right here, Catchy build. Since CachyOS doesn't have the tools that I use on LinuxHub, it's a little bit more difficult for me to transfer it over, so I'm going to have to install a lot of software just to get it going. So I'll pause the video again, and when we come back, we'll be booted on the ISO. Back here on the I got the ISO finally transferred over, so let me go ahead and let me call it Catchy build. That's it right there, and let me get this installed. So I'm going to give it 4 gigabytes of memory, 40 gigabyte drive, and now I'm good to go. All right, and this is the name that we gave it, Catchy build version 7.0. All right, the ISO is booted up now, and you can see this is the wallpaper we edited. It's a weird effect that it did on the wallpaper. I never done that with GIMP, so it's kind of funny what happened, but hey, it stands out. And installer has opened up, so you can see the image right here. We just blacked it out. We didn't add nothing to it. So I'll just call myself Hub on this one, and we can start the installation. So from here on out, it's just a regular Prime installer. We already know how this works. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Well, at least for me it is. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this installed. I'll pause the video now, and when we come back, we'll take a look at our custom build. And like I said, this is built with CachyOS. So we'll take a look at it and see all what happens right here with the new build using CachyOS. All right, our Catchy build is now installed, so let's go ahead and reboot, and we'll take a look at the system itself. All right, the system has opened up, and even the terminal opened up. All right, so this is the copy we made of CachyOS, but you can see that the wallpaper didn't transfer, but all the settings did. So we do have all the settings transferred over. Let's see, let's do some display configuration. Let me get this to 1920 by 1080. All right, so this is our custom build using CachyOS. And as you can see, we have the applications menu the way we wanted it. Everything's pretty much else the same. And we are using the default wallpaper from CachyOS. But let's see. Let's look at the wallpapers. Okay, so CachyOS used some custom wallpapers, and that's why that wallpaper didn't transfer over. So you can see right here, these are the Plasma actual wallpapers that are right here. And this one right here is the one that we're using, this Coast one. All right, but yeah, the theming is the same. Everything's the same. We got our Nemo on our taskbar, LX terminal. So all the settings transferred over. So that's a step in the right direction. I guess we would have to put wallpapers in a certain folder, I guess, in that wallpaper folder in order for us to get them to transfer over. But that's something that I can work on in the future and get it figured out and take it from there. Let me open up a terminal. Let me see. Do we have fast fetch? We don't. All right, now I'll do a fast fetch. First, let me clear the screen. There you have it. Arch Linux. Let me make it bigger. On the virtual machine, Linux kernel 6.17, KDE Plasma, and all the rest of the info that's on here. All right, so the whole point of this video was to test it out on a non-LinuxHub system, and you can see it still works. You can still create your own system on pretty much any Arch-based system, and you just have to know where you put the wallpapers and things like that at. So maybe in the future, when I do an upgrade to the builder, I'll add some functions so I can and I'll specify a specific folder for wallpapers. That way you can get them installed properly. All right, but that's pretty much it for this video right here. I just wanted to show that the Prime Builder does work on pretty much any Arch-based system. And it'll get everything done. And I think we saw that we do have the chaotic AUR repo. So let me and yep, there it is, chaotic AUR. You can see right here. So we have the core, we have the extra, and we have the chaotic AUR. And it is up to date. All right, you guys, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video you just saw, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, by all means, give it a thumbs down. And that's going to do it for this video. And I'm out.